Hello guys, in this video I'll talk about vegetative reproduction, which is a special type of asexual reproduction. So let's begin. In this mode of reproduction, the portion of fragment of the plant body develops into a new individual. Production of new plants without the act of fertilization or sexual union. New individuals arise from the root, stem and leaf and retain the same characters of the parent. Artificially, plants are propagated by vegetative means by working on natural principles. So we say that vegetative reproduction is of two types, natural and artificial. So to say about vegetative mode of reproduction, here any vegetative plant part or fragment or portion of the parent plant, like the root of the parent, stem of the parent plant or the leaf of the parent plant, develops into a new plantlet, and it happens from the part of the body of the parent, but no fertilizations are seen or sexual union or gametic transfer fusion happens in vegetative mode of reproduction. No fertilization takes place. Only the plant part such as the root, stems and leaves give rise to new plants, and these new plants retain the same characters of the parent plant. So artificially, plants are propagated by vegetative means by working on natural principles. So nowadays, artificial mode of vegetative reproduction are implemented and are used quite often. So this follows the natural principles of vegetative reproduction, which I will explain in the next video. So it is seen in natural methods of vegetative reproduction is seen in seed plants. Here the vegetative organs like roots, stems and leaves bears adventitious buds which forms into new plants. I will explain this in the next slides. Just to say that the roots, stems and the leaves of the parent plant develops buds, and these buds, upon finding suitable temperature conditions and favorable situation, develops into new plantlets. These vegetative organs are called as vegetative propagules. So these roots, stems and leaves are called as vegetative propagules. Vegetative propagation by roots. Some plants develop adventitious buds, as I said, in their roots. These buds sprout in favorable conditions. So adventitious buds can develop in the roots or stem or in the leaves, that is the margins of the leaves. But here it is given vegetative propagation by roots, means the adventitious buds will form in the roots and these buds will sprout into new plantlets upon finding suitable condition. This is found in shisham, guava, muraya. These sprouts are separated and planted. In shisham, young fast growing shoots arise from the roots around the cut stumps of the trees. In shisham tree, we see that if we make a small cut, or if there is any cut or injury in the root of the parent plant, from there new shoots develop, and this is very fast. This is a sweet potato. Here you find the adventitious buds over here, and this is a young plant, and you see new plants are forming from these adventitious buds. This is the root tuber of sweet potato. Now, vegetative propagation by stems. rhizomes produced by vegetative reproduction, example banana, ginger and turmeric. So this is the rhizome of ginger, and you see from here new plantlet is formed. You will find that when you keep ginger or onion in your house for quite a long time, you will find that new shoots are arising or coming up from the rhizomes of this ginger. So this is vegetative propagation by stems, and it is found in banana, ginger and turmeric. These newly formed branches henceforth leads an independent life. So this newly formed plantlet, once it get detached and comes in suitable condition, and it forms an independent life. This is the stem tuber found in protist. Tuber is a swollen apical part of an underground stem branch and bears a number of nodes or eyes. These are the nodes or the eyes, and the new plants are produced from this buds. You see, new plants have been formed from this buds. So this is stem tuber, you should remember. And this is an example of runner. Lawn grass, they have weak aerial system, means they cannot stand upright, and they try to stand, so but due to their weak aerial system, this lawn grass falls under the action of gravity and come close to the surface of the ground. So once this comes close to the surface of the ground, they produce adventitious roots at the nodes, and these branches separates to form an independent life. So this is an example of runner, lawn grass. And now the last, which is very important, vegetative propagation by leaves. Some plants produce buds on their leaves. You see, this plant leaf is having numerous buds in the outer or the margin of the leaves, and it is found in begonia, bryophyllum, kalanchoe. In bryophyllum, this leaf margin of succulent leaves bears buds. You see green color, small buds. So once the leaf get destroyed or the leaves comes in close contact with the soil and upon moist soil, and upon finding suitable situation, these buds develop into new plantlets and along the margins. So this is vegetative propagation by leaf. In my next video, I will talk about artificial mode of reproduction, vegetative reproduction, and so stay tuned. Thank you.